everybody, and welcome to Rise of the Podcast. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Kara.
I'm Dave.
And I am warning you to not look behind that curtain. And I'm Brownie.
Hey, you show behind the curtain. Use your idea to pull back the pre-veil with all the issues that we have.
Yep.
Just lay them out on the line.
Yep.
I am going to ask people again, there is an ambient track playing behind our dialogue right now.
Let us know.
Let me know if people can hear it, if it's too loud, if it's annoying, if you can't hear it. I just need to know.
Pete says it's annoying.
Okay.
Oh no, does that mean it's too loud or just straight up annoying?
It might be playing it too loud, so
Brad says
interesting.
no.
Brad can't hear it?
You can't hear it?
Oh, Pete just says just a rumble. Cam's ankle.
It's like an ambient like spaceship sound effect thing. We're just trying something here. This isn't a technical difficulty, this is a calibration.
Yeah, Brad, get it right. Jeez.
Calibration error. Well, anyways, you guys, this has been a really fun week. I'm finally getting caught up on all my extra projects so that we can actually start making stuff and getting things where we want to get them to. So last week I said we were going to get the laser brain done. We got it done, and we're going to do some really fun things with the Laser Brain Hall of Fame. We're going to do things like recognize when you got best car on there. If you win a probability, maybe the biggest high roller.
What?
Well, the biggest high roller, right? We could either do like a credit symbol on there or Han Solo's dice.
You're asking a lot.
Well, no.
This is Laser Brain Hall of Fame, Jeremy.
Yeah, but no, once they get up there,
We're making money.
We can keep track of their accomplishments, like their interactions with the podcast.
What we should do then.
You've heard of an EGOT, right?
Well, we should laser print like a little thing of dice, and if they like won the dice, we can hang like a dice from it or something.
Well, so here's what I'm thinking. You've heard of an EGOT, right?
Yeah.
Get an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and a Tony.
Yep.
If people get the X-Wing, an ingot, a probability, and the fourth thing, we could do a free roll of filament or a fun giveaway. Or we can move them off of that section and put them over somewhere else. We can do a fun thing.
VIP section.
Yeah, they get VIP.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Just really. You win a free trip to Duluth. You get to be on the show.
Only valid if you live in Duluth.
Or in the state of Minnesota. No expenses paid. You can just come on as a guest.
So you can be on as a guest.
You show up.
Pay your own way here.
We'll put you on the set. No, I just thought that would be.
And all expenses charged.
Seriously.
No, I just thought it'd be a fun way to track people's accomplishments, because it is a cool thing. And Darth Gallum says he'd do that. Well, you've got your ingot, so we have to add an ingot for Darth Gallum. He's got his X-Wing, so now he just needs the other two things. He needs a probability win, okay? And you need to be the big dog, which means you need to bet, because Chris can only see the big dogs, because it's like Han Solo or Lando, right? They're like the big gamblers.
Yeah.
So what's going to consider a big one?
Well, just whoever wins, for example, if 1,000's put up.
I donated $14,000 one time.
I would say over 10 grand.
No, just whoever wins the pot. That's it. So they just have to be the biggest contributor to the probability.
Whichever side correctly guessed.
Yep, yeah. The big winner, because it tells Chris that. So that just works.
Oh, Darth Gallon says he hasn't gotten his ingots.
I have to, so we're trying something new with some of these ingots. I've been powder coating them. And then once I get them done, they have to go back to Cam's ankle for him to laser the patterns into. So I have they're not waiting on him. They're waiting on me to powder coat. I've got them. Then they got to get lasered. Then they're going to come back, and then they'll get put in the mail, and then they'll come out to you guys.
Yes.
So I shipped them out to all the people who I had ones ready to go. So that was that. But no, we've been really having fun. Mike D or Chris or somebody commented on our Discord 3D printing channel that that's been a little bit dead lately. Chris, do you want to talk about your 3D printing We are back. We're 3D printing again. Mm-hmm. We're lasering again. We're CNCing again. Mm-hmm. It's just all the life things we've had this summer are.
Mm-hmm.
I just fired my printers up a couple days ago again.
Well, yeah, David wants to buy a big printer.
Dave did all the hard work to get the CR6 Max up and running, and then I swooped in like an evil goblin and stole it, and have been having an absolute blast. So if you look in the Discord, you'll see posts of me printing ever larger low poly Darth Vaders.
So I gotta say, 3D printing's a blast, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It's so much
a whole
fun.
nother level when you print big things.
You guys are so obsessed with size.
If
Typical
you were printing
boys.
large objects, you'd understand.
Typical boys.
What you
I've
guys
printed
need to
large
do,
objects.
You guys need to 3D print a full-size Darth Vader.
Well, here's the deal.
Like-
So that's what I'm working towards, Kara. So I
Okay.
started with the regular scale one, which is about 4 inches tall. Then I did a 200% scale one, which looked humongous and comedic compared to it, right?
Yeah.
Then I did one that was like 375% scale, the tallest individual Vader I could print on the CR6 Max. And right now, what's currently printing is it's going to be about 4.5 feet tall. It's a 750% scale low poly Darth Vader.
Oh my
So
god.
here's the deal.
If that
David,
is successful, then I will cut the thing again. I actually want Jeremy to help me with this. I want to actually have like pegs or slots or something to make it easier to put together.
No.
But I will print the 6'7" Darth Vader if this works.
so Chris
Jeez.
is printing that. David printed that jetpack on there. Now I want my next printer to be a bamboo with the AMS unit because I want to be able to print multicolors, but it's basically the same size as an Ender 3. Okay, that
Yeah,
sounds
it's
good to
barely
you,
any bigger.
right? David goes, if I had the money right now, I wouldn't go for that. I want bigger. I want a big printer. And Chris is like, I'm so glad I have my big printer. You guys are printing stuff big for the sake of it being big. It's so funny to me.
I mean, wouldn't
This
it be
Darth
nice?
Vader is $60 worth of filament, Jeremy.
Oh my gosh.
See, Marty says
like-
he'd never get sleep.
Here's the thing. Wouldn't it be nice though, like because I'd like to 3D print my Ahsoka armor.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be nice to do it in one shot instead of like little bits here and there, like
No.
and then having to put it together?
No.
Way better, Jeremy.
No, this is so dumb. This is like the
any
whole
Cubic Cobra Max. It's only like $500.
only. Here's the
not
deal.
bad.
This is like the Durango all over
I paid
again.
$1,000 for that piece of crap in the other
Kara's
room.
like, I drive a little car. I want a bigger car. You guys are like, I have little printers. I want a bigger printer. No, you make do with what you have. You little, and then you put it together.
Jeremy, who is the person who follows through the least on all of their responsibilities?
Oliver the dog.
Pete just said rumor is Bamboo is going to be releasing a larger printer soon.
Yeah, but I don't want to pay.
If they had one that was at least 400 by 400, I would pay $2,000 for a filament changing
Oh, yeah.
400 by 400.
100%.
What's your current one? That was the CR6.
Mine?
Yeah.
350
Yeah,
by
CR6
no,
no,
it's
it's
400 by 400. Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay.
The vertical axis alleges 400. You can really only go up to about 380 before it starts binding where the. There's the gantry and then those angle
So,
supports that come down,
Pete-
so the extruder gets jammed in there.
I
That's
want
because
to
of modifications.
Pete, I want to build a Voron. The problem is, I read a review about it. Like a lot of people who build them say it is a lot of work, and so they're like, I like 3D printing, not 3D printers. But a Voron has been high on my list for quite a while. It's just, it's a lot of work you got to do, and I've got my own issues. My CNC machine that's driving me nuts. It is a lot of work, but it's fun, says Pete. So no, my stupid Z axes on my CNC machine. I have to run them. I have to auto home like 10 times.
What happened? Why? I saw.
Oh!
Cam's here.
Cam resubbed.
Oh, that hurts so much. Oh!
There's what, 4?
I didn't get hit at all.
Subs?
You got.
Yeah, well, we had a hype train, so you
Hey,
might as well
Brad,
just empty the gun.
you couldn't hit me if you wanted to.
Brownie said you
I
might as well
dare
just
you.
empty the gun.
Don't empty it, please.
Ugly Moo, hello.
Wait, what? Stand up. Oh, no.
Oh, sweet
Okay.
Lord.
So, this is a gift from Pete. Should we open this up?
I think we forgot a couple
Yes.
things at home.
Hi, Ugly Mod. Did we even know? I tried to put most stuff back in here.
Ugly Moo.
Ugly Moo. Oh, my eyeballs. I got shot in the eye. I think I didn't. All right.
I legitimately got shot in the eye once upon a time.
This
I did
came
too.
from Pete. You guys, this is incredible. So the number one game Kara has played in the last 6 months has been Jedi Survivor, which is the one with Cal Kestis, but there's a bunch of goodies in here. So let's pull out, I'll just pull in out the things as they come. Okay, so
Also, another game I played right before Survivor.
excellent games. Look at this.
That's sweet.
So
Awesome.
cool. Guys, it's actually made of canvas. It's actually canvas, which is really, really cool. So, Kara,
You could CNC.
Oh, you know what? I
interior
will.
frame for it.
I will make a frame for that thing.
This
You know,
is
we
sick.
did forget some stuff, didn't we?
We did. We forgot the Jedi Fallen Order one of these.
Bummer. So here is one of the posters that we got. Cal Kestis with little BD1 there. Look at this thing. Look
Nice.
how cool that is. That is
Frickin' thing.
so awesome. Here you go, Kara. We got to meet a guy who built a BD1 at Star Wars Celebration. He's like one of my favorite droids of all time.
Yeah, Star Wars does droids right.
Why is this not working?
Here is another still from Fallen Order. Or
Survivor's
Jedi Survivor.
a good game.
It's a phenomenal game. Phenomenal game. Look at how
These are sweet.
these are legit. Legit. Like they're even like, you know, they're not just, oh man. One of Kara's favorite new characters in Star Wars. We'll leave it at that.
Yep.
Bode.
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 Bodakuna.
Right here. It's kind of like a Boba Fett.
Yeah.
So just incredible stills from the new game. There we go. Oh, this is sweet. Just a close up of Cal and BD1. So with these long,
These
tall,
are awesome.
with these
Aren't they
long, tall
cool?
profiles, you can like, you know, stack them with the spacing, and they'll just look incredible next to each other. Absolutely incredible. We'll have to hang these up on the set. Oh, you just can't go wrong with just plain old title. Look at that.
They're super cool. We should make some sweet like frame for them.
And probably so far, this might be one of my favorites.
Classic. That's the cover photo.
That is the
Yeah.
cover photo.
Look at BD1. He's so cute.
Chris, I could just mill out an inlay into a piece of wood and just set this right in there and make a really cool fit. Then we can laser or carve around the edges to make a cool Star Wars
That'd be sweet.
thing. And then, yeah,
I'm
we
trying to get the dang XLR or DMX controller working here.
so then there was a cloth one of
Survivor.
Survivor
Yeah.
that
And a
didn't
very nice letter.
that didn't make its way on here for bringing it down.
That's awesome.
I know Loyal opens stuff on stream, but when Kara and I get packages, we just get too excited. We literally can't wait. I'm the worst gift giver there is because I can't wait. 'Cause I
Yeah.
get so excited.
Seriously. It'll be like 2 months before Christmas. Jerry finds something that he wants to give me for Christmas. And he comes home, he's like, Kara, I got your Christmas present. And I was like, cool. He's like, do you want it now? 9 times out of 10, I get my Christmas presents like way early.
So Pete said that's the artwork that we had on display in the store for the game's release. That's
awesome.
really, really cool. I love how it turned out. Oh, so this is just a small tangent. We could have just ate this, Kara, and enjoyed it offset.
I know.
Kara got this candy bar. It's a peanut butter and jelly.
Pretty sure you were the one that wanted
Should we just do a quick, we'll just take a bite and let you guys know what we think. Because Kara
Sounds good to me.
said she had to do it. She said, let's do it.
I did a poll.
Which one is it?
Real quick.
PB&J.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Strawberry, grape.
It doesn't say, it just says
PB&J.
milk chocolate with peanut butter and jelly.
Have you had the Hammond's chocolate bars?
I've had a peanut butter and jelly one before, but the one I had grape or strawberry.
So, Gwen,
They're
the
pretty good.
poll results were 7-4, 1 against.
Well, that's good. That's fun. It's a red jelly.
Interesting.
I would say I'm gonna go with strawberry since it's red wrapper, but
I thought you'd have a Hammond's near you, but
That could be interesting in a s'more.
oh, that'll be good. That'll be fun. Oh, really good. All right. So
You should finish chewing and everything before you say it. I can hold down the fort by saying stuff because I know that there's a lot of people out there in the world that get upset by hearing people talk with a full mouth. So,
What do you?
why do you keep pointing at Kara? I got things to say too.
I don't know. I figured out how to laser etch glass with a diode laser. I'm very proud of myself. Don't eat the whole
Holy,
thing.
Jeremy's just pounding that chocolate.
Demolishing
Yeah, that's
that.
what he does. Jeremy is like, he's the snacker of the family.
Oh, you're gonna share with me, even though I had an unproportionate amount.
Jeremy's silly. He loves snacking. Anyway, yeah, today laser etched glass. I'm pretty proud of myself.
What did you decide to laser etch?
My brother's logo. It wasn't
like
anything.
a beer stein or a stained glass window or.
It's so is his business is Delarnia Designs.
On a picture frame.
Yeah, it's a picture frame.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a dollar horse with the logo on it. It's cool.
Well, so all right, Kara.
That's
so
what Brad said Jeremy was saying.
if you pay attention in
And
chat,
Cam acknowledged a nice translation.
you would see that Cam said he wants to know the process. So here's the deal: we want a 5.5 watt focus laser.
Focus. Cam has the same one.
from Loyal, and Cam has the same one. So he wants to know, how did you do it? What was the process?
So, what I did is I spray painted the glass black, and then I set the speed.
So did you burn the top side that the actual paint was
Yeah,
on?
that the
or
paint's on.
did
Otherwise,
you-
it'll go through the glass and then just burn the paint. It actually has to hit something dark in order for it to actually etch. And so, yep, paint side up. But then afterwards, I was talking to Dave and his mom, and Dave's mom suggested like putting a black paper or something on top. And I was wondering, unless it's too thick, but I was wondering if I could use like a Cricut sticky paper and then just peel it off instead of having
So
to.
if it's vinyl, you can't laser it
Oh, yeah, that's right.
because you'll die.
So paper then, just a regular paper.
I would think even just a white printer paper would work.
Spray spray paint worked good though.
It did. Then you just had to scrape it off, and then the paint does get into the edge, and you had to clean that out.
Well, that's
but-
fine. You just use a little toothbrush with
Yeah.
run it underwater.
Anyway, so then so initially I set the speed to 724, I think, per millimeter, or 724 millimeters per second. No, what is it? Per minute. 724
That'd be
millimeters per minute.
I imagine.
And it just wasn't working, so I downed it to 600, and the initial power I set it at was 60. And when I bumped the speed down, I bumped the power up to 70. And it worked.
The only exhaust system Kara has is me. I'm the gassy one. So no. But anyways, no, it works really good. Just a little rattle can black
Mm-hmm.
on the surface of the glass. 600, was it 75% power or 70?
What?
600 millimeters per minute. 70% power?
600 and 70%, yes.
And then it etches the glass. It's awesome.
Yep.
It turned out really cool.
I should have brought it up, but I didn't.
So now that is another thing we have in our tool bag.
Yep.
Kara can now etch glass, which is really cool.
I'm very excited about
Every
that.
single time I play with the laser, I just want more laser. And it's a bummer because it's exponentially
Wants bigger now.
Whoa!
Yeah.
How dare you turn it on me? How dare you? I don't want more size. I want more power. Yeah, more power. Now, if we were talking about extruding with
Same
like
difference.
Who does that
1.0
sound like to me?
nozzle. What?
Oh, that's right. Tim the Toolman Taylor.
I don't think so, Jill. Who
Yes.
did that? Who did that? I just want more power. I know Cam's ankle's got a pretty cool laser. I'm just saying. Yeah, he's got a couple lasers. He's got a CO. Do you have a CO2 one? Is that the wood one you use now for wood? And then a fiber laser, I believe, which is really, really cool. Because all of the ingots are lasered, which are really sweet.
Do you think this piece of paper will make it to the garbage?
No, not even close.
Nobody?
Not even halfway.
No,
If it's where I remember it being, there's not a
Yeah,
chance.
same spot.
nope, she missed.
That was a lot closer than anybody thought it was going to be.
No, that
did go
wasn't
further.
even close.
Whatever.
That was exactly where I
There's
thought it
no
was. gonna
video
be.
evidence. It could have landed on the behind you, and you'd be like, "It was so close."
It landed to my left, Chris.
And the garbage is to your left.
The garbage is behind me
Behind
to the
him and
left.
way and more left. Yeah. There's so many obstacles in between you and that thing. It would take a miracle
I'll say
shot.
between the light, the
I
smoke
was trying to
machine
not hit the
controller.
light for what it's worth and try not to hit the computer. So there's this space like about this big that I'm trying to shoot through.
where my head
You
is.
used to bullseye womp rats with your T16 back home.
Cam's ankle said Volvos are hard. David said, we're not equipped for that here. I'm assuming exhausting stuff.
Yeah.
And then Cam said, you will be soon. I did manage to recover the one from my house,
that's
but
cool.
had already ordered another one. So, and then
okay, there used to be like windows on that side of the building where the laser etcher
there
is.
is windows on that side
Yeah.
of the building.
Could we exhaust out that direction?
No.
I feel like there's like a public health risk of smoking people on the sidewalk out.
No, venom.
It's up high enough.
No,
I think it's high enough that it
the
wouldn't.
problem is literally just getting through the brick because there's no clean way to do it where it would look good. I'd rather go through somewhere that's not visible, and we're not going through the roof because then that's no leaks.
But there's those little like square things on the outside.
You look on the outside of the building and you want to tell me where you want an ugly piece of 4-inch PVC coming out the side of the building.
We'll make it pretty.
No one can make it pretty.
Remember, anything that alters the outside of the building has to get approved by the city council.
That's true because it's stupid historical.
Stupid city.
Just only get the letters off the building.
I know we do.
Those letters, oh my gosh, she ugly. And the awning, she ugly.
If someone wants to donate like 100,000 bits for us to redo the front of the building,
We wouldn't
That
cry.
would be fun. So Chris, you got a Ender 3 has just been running like a top.
the Ender 3 Pro is probably the absolute most consistent printer that's ever been invented.
And then you have an Ender 3 S1. Is that the only one you have?
Yeah.
Then you have a CR6 Max.
Yep.
David, you're running two CR6 SEs?
Yep, an original launch one and then an updated one.
Okay. Ryan, the Deep Laker, is he here?
I haven't
He
seen
always
one.
shows up towards the end these days.
I don't know what he's running. Cam's ankle's got an Ender 3 Pro.
He has 6 SE as well,
Yes.
and an Ender.
He does have an Ender? Did he get one? Oh, he did get
Yeah,
one from
he got
Micro
one.
Center, didn't he?
I
And
feel
then
like all of our friends got an ender.
I didn't. Well, I kind of did. I did, and I gave it away.
Okay.
Builder's Mark here.
I haven't seen him.
I haven't
No
seen Builder's
idea.
Mark. Builder's Mark highly recommend Stone Monkey.
Is this our... Didn't
Land
Stone
on-
Monkey...
Wait, I owe Dog Nights. I owe somebody
Oh,
a wheel
okay.
spin.
Let's do it.
Ooh, we got a couple wheel spins. Here we go. I'm excited for
What's
these.
it gonna
actually.
be?
Here we go.
This is for Free Dog Night.
A giveaway!
What?
Dog Night, you
no.
sponsored a giveaway. Are we gonna do an ingot or a cartouche of filament? I'm
That's
so
up to you.
behind on ingots. For me personally, I'm behind on ingots. Let's do.
Why don't we do like a $20 Amazon or Steam gift card?
All right. We can do a $20. We'll let the winner pick whether it's Amazon or Steam. We'll let the winner.
Yeah, I think that's a wide enough variety for the people that we.
How much? $20 you doing?
Yep.
All right. And this is for Stone Monkey.
Thank goodness it wasn't a ×2 in front of that.
Ah,
Oh, a balloon. We don't even have a balloon pop, right? Or do we have balloons? We need.
And have they not showed up at your house?
no.
Did you
I might
order
have to file a
balloons?
dispute because they were supposed to be there like 2 months ago.
We've not gotten any balloons.
No.
All right, I'm gonna
I bought like
respin.
a buttload of balloons.
But I miss a good competition between me and Kara. We need a good competition. I'm sorry. Who is that for?
This is for Stone
Stone
Monkey.
Monkey?
Oh, you almost had the 2 times. Here we go. I gotta fill in these blank spots. Hop on Discord if you have any ideas for blank spots. Are you serious? Are you serious? Of all things, Stone Monkey, of all things.
Ah, poor Jer Bear.
At least it wasn't a ×2 like a walk, that's all I'm saying.
If you had ×2 like a walk, you might as well just do the worm across it.
I don't have my long t-shirt on today.
So we get to see Jeremy's underwear.
Why are you wearing your sandals?
Oh, what are you doing? Ow! Ow, what are you doing? That's just Kara, what are you doing with that? Ow! Ow! Legos everywhere. Legos everywhere.
Poor Jeremy. What?
So I saw a video yesterday or the other day on running on a treadmill,
With Legos?
I've seen
dumping
that.
a bucket of Legos on it.
Did the person die? Were they never seen or heard from ever again?
Like, who? That's a good idea.
No,
we
it's
got
not.
all a treadmill up here? On the second floor now.
If
got an
we
elevator.
did that, I would quit the podcast. I would just be done.
That would be so much
Or
fun.
just
though.
bring it in through
Wouldn't.
the loading dock that's up here too.
That's true. Well, tell me the downsides to having a treadmill Lego.
My feet would die.
They wouldn't die. Think about the YouTube short ad revenue that would generate for us.
You can do it then.
I will.
Okay.
I guess we're gonna have to do that.
I'll bring the treadmill.
Bring the treadmill, and then Kara, you
We
make
have
the.
a ×2 on
I will
here,
eat.
dog.
I will eat
right
the
there.
pickled. I will eat the pickled hot dog thing that I was supposed
I
to.
keep
eat.
meaning to make that and I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
What was that like?
No,
Christmas
so
time?
Cam, that's like just straight.
It's probably been a couple months ago.
D4s. Those are my most hated thing to step on, even more than Legos.
D4s are
I don't think
the
so.
worst.
Maybe a D100. We'll put those down.
That'd be like a slipping hazard. Just step straight up on a ball.
What's the biggest? Is a D20 the biggest?
No.
There's D100s.
Yeah.
Oh, is there really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How big are they? Like this big?
No, they don't need to be big in
they're
size.
just, they take forever to stop rolling because there's so many facets on them, so they're not practical. The largest practical one's a D20.
Okay. That's
Kara.
what?
You just is it this big? It
But
doesn't
like
need
they
that
would have to
big.
be this big in order for there to be like a nice.
No, you could probably have
spot
a
to-
D100 the size of a grain of rice.
You lose audio.
Did we? No.
We did for a second, I think.
Because
Yeah.
Vredog asked.
Gwen said no audio, only Google.
I don't know what the deal with that is because it was the exact same setup we've always
I
had.
think when you switched, the mixer changed.
Can you hear us? Oh,
on.
RJMJ says it is now back.
Okay, the
Yeah,
audio.
it is like a golf ball. You're not wrong. But no, so yeah, my mother-in-law loves Petoskey stones. My sister-in-law loves Petoskey stones.
Well, they like Lake Petoskey. I saw a cool thing of dice this week. They're made with the periodic table of elements, but they're dice, so you can get a copper like D12
Oh, that's cool.
or a magnesium D20. It was really kind of cool.
They should do it based on its atomic number.
That would be cool.
Yeah, this is the standard D100 that I've seen.
That's
That looks straight up
insane.
like a ball. You can tell
the
there's
the
slight-
facets are
yeah.
very low angle. Like even like on something like this, it would be very hard to get it to stop spinning.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Insane. That copper one below the one you clicked on is kind of cool looking. Yeah, that one. Or rose gold.
Do you see how much it is?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with
Stone Monkey wants
$50.
a uranium D20.
Oh, 32.88. I was close.
Of course you'd want
What's
uranium
Jeremy's
D20.
login for eBay?
You're so funny. Don't be bidding on that. I already got
Get out
burnt
of
on
here!
that
Why
once.
is this? Okay, I accidentally moved my mouse over the thing. It's just doxing me all over the place. Thanks, eBay.
Oh man.
Ooh, the other
that's-
pretty one is the purple and the teal one over on the far
All right.
right or left. That one, yeah.
This isn't Kara's Dice Home Shopping Network here.
What?
We'll get back to the task at hand, which is 3D printing, lasering, Star Wars, manufacturing.
Jeremy, how often
fun
do we
things like that.
actually talk about Star Wars?
We're going to. We're talking about Star Wars right now.
Okay.
So what I was going to say, if Builder's Mark was here, he highly recommends the Sunlu S8. But what I'm getting at is I'm pretty sure that printer is retired. I don't think they're making it anymore.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
Smart.
That makes sense. You talked to
I
one
do the
person.
same thing, but with a percentile die because it's in increments of 10, and then a 10-sided die.
That
Interesting.
makes sense to me. There's a bunch. Ward. There's a people who. There's a. Where do they live? Duluth, Superior, Chris, in northern Minnesota.
They're on the range.
On the range, there is a group of people who watch the podcast that commented last week, and they said that they love the show and they can't wait to be on. And they make a trading card game, kind of like Magic or Pokemon.
cool.
It looks super fun. I want to try it, and I want to have them on.
Okay,
So we're going to have to
okay.
have them on. We'll have to arrange guests again. Hey, look at that. There's their website.
Oh, nice. It's a very comic book. I like it.
It looks cool. No, the packs look odd. And the packs, how many cards come in each pack? Or is it just because they're thicker cards?
There's just like a boatload of them. Marty Jr. Sheen. Oh, they live in Hibbing, apparently.
Got it.
Okay.
Oh, they were in Virginia today for a tournament.
I think so. Pete says the largest bed slinger on
What's
the
the
market right
bed
now
size
is
on that?
Elegoo Neptune 3 Max. What's the bed size, Pete, and the cost, please?
And Chris is looking it up.
Neptune what? 3 Max?
Yeah. Elegoo.
Elegoo
Neptune.
Neptune 3 Max.
It's 420 by 420 by 500.
And that sounds like right up
That
the
is
Deep
a-
Lakers alley.
That is a chunky
What's the
boy.
price on that? I can't see it.
$470.
I can see it. It's
470?
not bad.
That's
The
not bad at all.
Ender 5, or no, was it Ender 10 Max? It's like 500 by 500 or something.
Oh yeah, what's the one? It's got the massive build. It's supposed to be an okay printer.
What's going
What's
on?
happening?
That was 450 by 450.
Oh, wait, what's going on? Why are we getting shot?
Cam gifted a sub to his
That's a really funny sentence that shouldn't exist. Cam gifted a sub to his ankle. That's priceless. 9-card boosters coming soon. No, I would love that new Creality, that big printer. 30 cards per pack. See, that's what I'm saying. That's super huge. We have an Anycubic Mega X, which is also a bunch of the big format printers that are just simple. Maybe call them dumb printers with no like auto bed leveling or anything like that. Although apparently Chris doesn't even want an auto bed level anymore. You just manual level.
I
all the way.
literally, I have it disabled on all of my printers that have it. I don't even, I did it once, store the mesh, fix the Z offset, and turn it off.
I like my.
No kidding.
Is what BL Touch?
All of them have an issue where the Z starts drifting away. Like it's like compensating too much for like how close it needs to be to actually stick. So nothing sticks. So I have to do it, compensate 0.5 millimeters down on my Z offset, and then tell it to never do. I change my G code in the slicer, so
Interesting.
it just pulls the mesh from the EEPROM.
Speaking of mesh, the next like 3D print thing I want to do is where you do like a layer of your print and then lay down a thing of mesh and then print on top of that, so you end up with like a 3D printed fabric. That is the next thing I want to do.
Well, you can do that with like spikes or,
Yeah.
you know,
Hexagons. You can do it with
Scales.
anything.
Yeah, you can do it with anything.
I really, really, really want to try that next because I think it'd be cool.
no, it would be really, really cool. There's a bunch of stuff you can do. So, Chris, I wish I would have known. You went to Riff Raft. Was that the thing you went to in the Midwest?
Yeah, the rep wrap.
So apparently, did you meet?
Murph.
Did you see the V1 engineering guys? So the plans I got to build my CNC machine, they allegedly were at Murph, and I wish you would have seen them. V1. It's like V1, and then their logo is like red and black. Because I would have had you go talk to them and then yell at them about why my dual Z doesn't work.
What's the whole name? Is it V1 Engineering?
Yeah,
What is
V1 Engineering. Yep. And now that I've been doing enough wood projects, I want to start getting into CNCing metal. Like, I want to CNC metal so bad. It
Can
just
you do
seems-
that
Going
with
through
yours?
my stack of stuff to see.
I mean,
if
I
see
think
that.
so. I think you can.
What kind of bit would you need? Like a diamond bit?
No, you
or-
don't need a diamond. I think a high-speed steel will cut through soft metals.
I mean, that makes
should
sense.
totally be able to do aluminum.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it's just all about speed.
I
and
did
feed.
not interact with them.
Were,
I recognize the I saw them there, but I did not. Literally, they have the carriage for your thing.
yeah, that's
Oh,
right
funny.
there.
There it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, hey, wait, or is it, what is RMRRF? That was their, go back to their page once. Is that a different one? Is that like Rhode Island, Midwest?
Rocky Mountain.
Rocky
so Rocky
Mountain.
Mountain was like the month before this. We were Midwest.
Got
So it's
it.
just MRRF. They're Rocky Mountain, and there's the East Coast one.
Got it.
Gotcha.
So they have some really
Rocky
cool.
Mountain rep rap.
I need to go to one of those. When's the next one of those coming up?
Next May or June or whatever it was for the one that's close to us.
Bummer. Pete says if you belt the two Z's together, they will hold tram better. So a lot of people do that. So Kara's got a dual Z, Enter 3. So what you're saying is we should switch to a dual belt and get rid of one of the, you get rid of one of the Z screws, right? So you still use one Z, Or do you run belts completely? Can you run belts completely? You can, can't you? You can, because the teeth will hold them.
I don't know what to tell you.
Wait, Pete says, was that Eastern rip wrap?
That'd be the East Coast one.
Oh.
No, Pete says you keep the Z screws, but then you add on belts? Interesting. Wait, where? East Coast rep
yeah.
wrap.
Where is it?
Should we go?
September 30th to October 1st. Hartford Community College, Bel Air, Maryland.
Maryland. That could be
Might
fun.
be able to get us a hook up on lodging.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, go see your sister.
Wait, whose sister?
Yours.
No, she doesn't live near Maryland.
She's in
He
Maine.
lives in
I
Maine.
couldn't go visit her.
That's a long ways
That's
away.
a long
It was a bit of a
Go
hike.
visit her.
Long ways away.
That's a long ways away.
Whatever.
Or Kara. Getting lambasted over there. Heavily criticized.
How hard do you want to dox your sister? Is there a major city that's near where she lives that's close enough?
Elliott, Maine. Well,
Iceman has relatives
I know he
in
does.
Maryland there.
I know he does.
Oh, I didn't know he
And
had.
I've stayed with a few of them before, so.
Star Wars is right. Ahsoka is right around the corner.
Yes,
I mean,
it is.
right around the
12
corner. I
days?
can't believe it.
No, 11 days. Today's 12th, right?
So we'll have
Yeah.
one more episode before the show starts. And then we will be
Yeah.
the entire episode, the entirety of the episode will be donated.
Is it being
to, like,
released on a Wednesday? And then are they doing a Friday one too?
no, they're doing a double episode release drop.
Oh, dang. Okay.
So the first 2 episodes will be out on the 23rd.
Okay.
How many hours away is it by car? 7.5?
About 7.
You pretty much at least add another couple hours onto that.
Yeah, East
Yeah.
Coast is full
Yeah.
of liars about how fast it takes to get anywhere.
So there you go, Kara.
Look at that! Look at that zip code.
It starts with a 0.
When we went, so we were in Boston, and we drove up to see her from Boston, and I think it took us like 4 hours.
Yeah, we flew into Jersey, didn't we?
No, we
And
flew into
then-
Boston. For us, it was only like 2.5 hours to drive up there.
Well, yeah, if you look at how much closer, like, whoops, Boston's right here.
Yep.
Okay.
So Boston to there versus.
No, okay.
Yeah, Maryland's way further south than you probably realize.
I don't know. Yeah, it is.
It's actually probably, is Maryland closer to Virginia than it is to like,
It touches Virginia.
so there you go.
There you go. All right. Everything just seems so small up there, you know? Like it's all just crammed in with a bunch of
Chris.
tiny states.
How long of a drive for us to get there?
From Cloquet.
Yep, to
Holy
Bel Air.
cow. I don't even want to do that. That's horrible.
It shouldn't be that bad. 17?
I'm gonna guess less than or 24 hours.
Now look at
17
that.
hours.
18.
18 hours.
How about no? Tack on an extra 5 hours onto that.
It's not that bad.
Gross. Nope, not doing
Me and
that.
Iceman
Sorry.
did it in my
But you can stay home and watch Chip, and then Jeremy, Dave, and I'll go.
You're so funny.
I'll meet you guys in Ann Arbor.
Perfect.
You're so funny.
American Chris Hansen.
I will
It's
just
been
fly
a
there.
while.
Thank you.
I miss watching you. I am from Maryland, and yes, it's next to Virginia. No way. There you go. You're so close. That's super cool. Well, just the Midwest, or no, the East Coast Rip Raff Festival is going to be next month. It'd be something fun to go to.
Yeah.
End of September, beginning of October.
Yep.
You got 6 weeks to get your time off lined up. I actually, that's gonna be right in the middle of me launching that lifestyle show, so I doubt I could go.
Oh my
actually.
gosh.
Oh, you and your, I love the stories about your lifestyle. I'm just
All right,
pulling
Jeremy,
up some
we're going. What
pictures.
are we taking? The truck?
Canyon
Dango.
Arrow.
Yeah, no.
Canyonero.
Oh my gosh. Jeremy has started calling my new car the Canyon Arrow.
Rightfully so.
It does not seat 35 and it does not smell like steak. Thank you.
I thought I had some notes about things I was going to talk about, but they're all outdated. We talked about them last week. What are you
Yep.
pulling up now, Chris? Oh, there you. Jeez, this is Kara's car. Everybody.
It is not my car.
Can people hear it or just see it?
They should be able to.
They're just
Oh,
ridiculous.
whoops, there we go. Now they can hear it.
Ridiculous.
That's Kara's car. It's super funny, Kara. Be easy on it.
It looks exactly the same.
It does.
It does not.
It does actually look like that, Kara.
It does not.
It does.
Whatever. Nope.
You guys can see the Fire Nation just erupting from Kara. So, American Chris Hansen says the Baltimore Comic Con is either next month or October.
Cool.
There was a Comic Con in Detroit 2 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
What? And you didn't tell us?
There's no way you guys would have made it.
That's true.
I only learned about it 2 days before it happened.
Cam's ankle. That is hilarious.
What did he say?
He said, just take the food truck.
Hey, you get your shifts done on the road.
I want to talk about that. It's really kind of offending. All I'm saying is...
all there is to say is that you got a part-time job.
Here's all I'm gonna say. Nobody can believe I literally have a story about everything. And when I was a little kid, my dad had a restaurant, and the furnace went out. And he called me up. He was out of town, and he said, "You need to go down there and you need to light the pilot light." And I was like, "Okay." So I go down there, and the pilot light was bad pilot light. So what happens is there's a thermocouple. This is really boring. I apologize. There's a thermocoupler. The pilot light heats up the thermocoupler. You gotta hold your primer button down, and then it keeps the pilot light on until the thermocouple gets hot. Then once the thermocouple gets hot, it says, "Hey, the pilot light is lit," so it keeps gas flowing to the pilot light. Then when the thermostat drips down, it calls for heat, and then that's a cycle, and it stays that way. If your thermocouple goes bad, the pilot light won't stay on. So I didn't have a thermocouple. It was 40 below out at the time. All the stores were closed because it was a Sunday at 8 o'clock at night. So my dad says, "Oh, this is really easy. You can just jump the thermocouple. You can bypass it because the pilot light's going to stay lit, so you're good. So just bypass it. Gas will come out. You light it, and then it'll light, and then you can go call for heat, and then the pilot light will ignite the burners." So I sit there and I bypass it, and I try to light it, and it's not lighting. So I'm like, what the heck? So I let go for a minute. I do it again. Still not lighting. So I'm like, what the heck? So I take my one hand, I put the wires together, and I hear so I go, okay, I can go light it now, right? So I go to light the furnace, and it had called for heat. So it was all the gas was coming in, and I lit it, and it went, go, boom! Flames licked out from the front of the furnace. My eyebrows singed off. I had a Motorola Razr. Phone blew out of my hand, and then it hit the wall, and it shut. And so I was called to go help fix just a couple burner issues today, and we got it fixed. But I don't know why I'm qualified to fix this stuff, but we got it fixed.
So I just want to say...
Manor Mutant, thank you for the sub.
Manor Mutant, thank you so much.
I just want to say that, oh, hold on. Are we getting shot?
Yeah, we're getting shot.
Please don't shoot my hands. What's going on?
Aim directly for the hands. For what it's worth, nobody that's operating the firearms can hear me.
Yeah.
Anyway, they do controlled burns to help, trees and grass and foliage to regrow. It comes back nice and thick and lush, and you got a big old thick eyebrows.
You are so funny. We did not do a controlled burn on my eyebrows, and that's why they came back in thick. And then I've started David on fire last year.
You should just not be trusted with fire.
I need you to acknowledge the chat highlight there.
Homer stops before the potholes, unlike Kara. Oh my goodness. You guys, Kara hit one today. Luckily, she had the canyon arrow to take the pothole and absorb the blast. Where we drop Chip, look how mad she's Fire Nationing right now. So, but where we drop Chip off, when you take a right, there is a massive hole on the shoulder. Kara
you
went
have
right
to
for
take
it.
the turn very wide in order to miss it. And I thought I'd taken it wide enough. My front wheels cleared it. The rear wheel didn't.
Luckily.
Oh, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you.
Hey, Ugly Moo, thank you so much.
Did we? I thought we had something triggered for the 100 bits, but I guess not. I know 101's the book.
The book.
That's so nice of you. Thank you so much. Kara's throwing balls at me. Anyway, so it's a good thing she has a nice big rig now. She doesn't have to worry about blowing stuff up on the potholes. But they're big enough to swallow her car. Why don't we give away, because we get to give away a roll of Polymaker filament again today. I'm so excited. I want to talk about a big project that I think we should do with Polymaker. I really wish Builder's Mark was here, but that's okay.
Actually, should we draw before we do the second giveaway?
That's what I was going to say. Let's draw for the first one. So this will be the gift card. Did everybody enter? Probably entered. Manor Mutant's getting in. Oh, did he just... Oh, D-Matt. Is D-Matt here?
Oh, I saw him comment earlier.
D-Matt won. Let's see if he's still here.
There he is right there. He's
there he is doing a drop.
Do you want an Amazon or a Steam gift card?
You won, D-Matt. I don't know if you're paying attention, but you won.
And then David, I just need his email for that giveaway. Yep. Amazon it is. All right. I will try to take care of that tonight.
Very nice. Congratulations.
That'll be really fun. Well, yeah, congratulations. That's a fun one. So one of the things I want to talk about with Polymaker and what Builder's Mark reached out to us and told us is that Polymaker will also sponsor us to do a big print project. So I think it would be really fun to try to pull off like a giant BD1, not BD1, a giant B1.
IG-11.
You want IG-11 over B1?
Yes.
What?
Roger?
I kind of want a Roger.
Because then you can actually put in the things to make them like articulate and spin around and stuff. It's just stepper motors.
Who's going to be putting that in? I haven't even put one stepper motor on the door.
Mike and I will take care of all of that. We'll let the experts handle the electronics.
I like Roger. V1s are cute.
We can maybe do both. Maybe they'll sponsor us for 2.
So we'll start with the IG-11. And then once that's a rampant success, anybody who's got any goodwill left for us can...
I will tell you this much. I'll have to find...
Thank you for resubbing, Mike.
Chris, see if you can find the life-size STL 4. Wait, are we getting blasted?
Don't you have the droid crew?
For B1 and for B2, but not for an IG-11 yet. You might have to find
Cover
the
your
STLs.
face.
Are we getting shot? He's just sitting there.
Iceman subbed.
Menacingly. Brad's just sitting there. He's not doing anything. Let's pull up! Ah! He's got a quick draw! Oh my gosh, Mike!
Oh my gosh!
You might as well unload the gun.
No, you don't need to.
Unload the gun.
Okay, hold on. Let me drop
with
my
the fresh battery.
Because I don't want my iPad to get wet.
Oh dang! Listen to those thuds. Listen to those thuds.
Mike must have heard us talking about them.
No kidding.
Oh, sweet Lord.
Mike, can we go visit your family?
Was that?
Can we go visit your family in Maryland?
Thank you for the 10 subs, Mike.
Oh.
My eyes are blinded.
Mike, that is so awesome.
Oh, my eyeballs.
Wait a second. I will help you with the stepper motor wiring and lend you a bamboo P1P with AMS for big projects. That would be really fun.
I was going to say, if we did a full-size build like that, or print like that, we would have to have a few big printers. Like, if we're going to do a big old B1, or B1, IG-11, whatever.
We just do like we did when we were looking at, or when we were printing for Loyalty, where we sort of broke down like who was going to print what and everything, spreadsheet.
Right.
Just everybody who wants it, and then we'll just have people ship over whatever they make that they're contributing, and then we'll assemble it here and make it go.
American Chris Hansen, was it the one where you were talking about Comic-Con, or was there a different one that I missed?
Let me see if I can find it.
It's super highlighted.
I was gonna say, I think he commented when we were doing the giveaway, so it kind of got lost.
Got it. Oh wait, I saw super highlight. It just keeps jumping to the bottom, doesn't it?
Yeah, here, let me turn that off. Okay.
I think it's highlighted green. There it is. Or nope, that was Stream Protocol Droid.
Oh yeah, okay, they're right. I did see that.
The
Hawaii fires.
So
yeah,
I just saw pictures of it. Okay, now getting to know Cam's ankle, we've melted aluminum ingots. I mean, here's an ingot right here, melted aluminum, right? There's a picture of a car on the street, and I know what melted aluminum looks like now. The rims off of the car, the fire got so hot, the rims off of the car melted and were running down the gutter. the
That's
aluminum
crazy.
from the rims.
Insane.
Imagine the heat that takes in order to do that.
So I watched a thing in Lahani that burned down, had the oldest school in the U.S. west of the Rockies, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was for 50 years the capital of Hawaii from, 1802 until like 1852 or something like that. And then whatever is the capital now. But there was some interesting things about Lahani, and yeah, now it's completely burned to the ground. There's a lot of history in that town. It's gone.
So I have a question for True Saint. To see if he's heard government weapon.
Oh, Lord. Let's not talk about politics.
No, it's
No.
not politics.
Okay.
It's conspiracy theory.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Let's see what True Saint says. We'll
Curious
get-
if he's heard it.
Huh?
I'm just curious if he's heard it yet.
Speaking of conspiracies,
Iceman Tree says laser.
Jeremy.
Wow, he stepped
All I'm going
away.
to say is Jeremy helped me discover the truth about something about the Air Force recently.
Hey, that's kind of a fun little story. I
So,
can't say
I don't want to
anything.
ruin it by saying
All I
anything
can
else.
do
I
is
just want to say.
Point people in the right direction. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. He officially did nothing except for have a conversation with me that might have enlightened me by me doing my own research.
Cam's ankle knows what's up too, and J2 also knows. What's up.
Gwen said that MJ is
Oh.
away with MJJ. So he.
Marty Jr. was being a little bit of a butthole earlier today.
Welcome
tell the
to the
story?
Terrible Twos. Is he 2 yet? He's not 2 yet, is he?
He will be 2 in a month.
Okay, girl.
That counts.
So
It gets spicy.
So he was just being incredibly rammy with everything, and so because he's being rammy with stuff, my sister would be like, "No, it's like we're gonna treat our items with respect around here." So then she would
Yep.
take it away, and then he'd start freaking out and grab something else and start being like really rammy with it. It was just like this cascading things, like just compounding.
I love Mike never sugarcoats it. So Eli has been a little. No, and yeah, Chip has been. He's using crying as a manipulation tactic.
It's really funny because, like, he won't get his way. He'll be like, "Mommy, I'm crying," and then he'll start pretending to cry. But he wants you to know, and so it's, "Mommy, I'm crying." It's like, dude, we all hear you. Doesn't. I'll tell him that. I'm like, "Yeah, I hear you, Chip." Like, I don't know what you want me to do. I know it's fake crying just to get your way. So.
But it's funny because he specifically like he has to tell you, like, hey, when I'm crying, you comfort me. So
Yeah.
then he'll just straight up tell you, I'm gonna cry or I'm crying, and it's like you can't announce it.
Yeah, that's how we know it's fake.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna scare you. I'm gonna jump out and I'm gonna scare you. You better be surprised when I jump out and scare you.
Well, you know what's funny? So my mom has an office on the second floor of the house that they're at, right? Like the 2 rooms that used to be mine and my sister's bedrooms.
Cam's ankle specifically talking. The thing that you know is Cam's ankle slobbily knobbly. There's a nickname for a government plane that is a goblin, so we'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Kind of fun. Anyways, yes, staircase up to your house at your mom's house.
Oh, so my mom has her office up there now.
Yep. I've been there
and-
because you got her a new graphics card, and when it got put in, a piece of hair got stuck in between the pin and the graphics card, which then started the hair on fire.
No.
Yes, and that's happened to me. On one of my computers, I was putting in a stick of RAM, and a chunk of dust got between the RAM pin and then the socket, and literally started on, like, it burnt up.
Ridiculous.
That reminds me, actually, so tangenting off my own tangent. That airless, like, that compressed air
Yeah, duster.
replacement thing that I got.
Yep.
It works really good. I think you'd like it. It's like 80% as powerful as the compressed air, and it, like, I charged it
But
once
it's
and I haven't
infinite,
recharged
yeah.
it since, and I've been using it all over the place. So anyway, because my mom's up there and she's hard of hearing, so I always yell, it's like, "I'm coming up the stairs. Don't be afraid when I show up upstairs." And she won't hear that, and then I'll like knock on her door and she'll be like,
So that is so similar to Kara and I. on the nights that she puts Chip to bed,
Oh, it's
if I'm
so
super
funny.
focused, like I'll be talking to you or I'll be working
He'll
on
have
something in
headphones
Fusion,
on, like,
and I'll be really focused. She'll just come up and just like lightly just touch me on the shoulder to try to like get my attention in the nicest way possible. And I always go, ah! Like it gets you, man. It gets you because I'm so focused. on
Let's
what I
just
do.
say he has to change his panties after that.
I don't wear panties, second of all.
The other thing is, he gets
They're called
very
manties.
Yes.
he gets very focused or whatever when he's showering. He just lots of thoughts going on, right? And so he doesn't hear you when you're walking around. And I have come in and I've like taken the shower curtain and gone like around his body. I have almost killed him.
All my ideas come to me when I'm either showering or driving
Shower
in the car.
thoughts.
They literally, Brad and I were talking about this earlier, Kessel, is that clutter is bad for your mind. And when my space is too cluttered, if it gets to a certain point, I then don't even know where to start anymore, so I just lock up.
I'm
And then
the same
nothing
way.
nothing gets done, right?
Yep.
I need it to be clutter free, then I can move on to my things.
Pepsid AC.
So it doesn't matter how much clutter is in and around me when I'm showering or driving my car, because, and I can focus. So when I'm doing those things, that is when I'm not thinking about cleaning the garage or doing laundry or making lunch or whatever I need to. So those two places are the most productive. It's where everything comes to me. So when I'm in the shower and Kara trolls me, it's the most violent of troll things to do because of how focused I can get.
He's invading the sanctity of your mind clearing space.
Kara has done the unthinkable. Now, to you guys, Chip is so funny right now. Everything is too hot. If his food lukewarm, that's too hot. Mm-hmm. The bath water, he basically likes a cold bath. Mm-hmm. If it's lukewarm, it's too hot for him, which is opposite of
Marty
me.
Jr. will say hot, but he doesn't know what it means.
Yeah.
Oh, Chip knows what it means, and he'd be like, "No, that's too hot." He's like, "We'll have pizza."
And he'll
it's too
start
hot.
crying. Like, if you put Chip in a lukewarm, like, if you got into it, you'd be like, oh, this is cold and gross.
The inside of a tauntaun.
Yeah.
Right. You put Chip in it, and he starts crying. He's like, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. And I'm like, no.
No, he has those color changing Hot Wheels that you put in an ice bath. They change color in his normal bath water temperature, like the cold side. We have to give him a bucket of hot water to get him to change the other way. But anyway, so I like my stuff literally volcanic. I'm not even kidding. It's
so
all hot.
the stereotype between like men and women and their shower temperatures is swapped with Jeremy and me, because I like a nice comfortable shower. likes it, literally skin boiling off your body
Frodo
hot.
could just travel to my shower to melt the One Ring. Like,
He's
it
not
is
wrong. He's
how
not
hot.
lying.
I'm not even joking.
He puts dragons to shame.
I like it hot. Okay, like
I
that.
prefer. I don't even like it when my mirror gets fogged up when I shower.
Oh no, dude! With the door
That's too
open
hot.
and the fan on and like all the possible ventilation, the mirror is immediately fogged. I think I fog up like the windows on the front side of the house. Is how hot I want it.
Yep.
So the meanest thing Kara has ever done to me this day is she snuck in and she shut the hot off and just left the cold. So, in the winter, our water is like, to get into the house and not freeze, it's below 6 feet. So the water is already unfathomably cold.
Like 48 degrees or something like that.
It's ridiculous. And she just yanks off the hot. And so all I get is I screamed. Like, I screamed.
He screamed.
I don't think of a time. She honked the horn
You
when
should do it to Kara one of these times and see what she does.
I'll just shut the water off to the whole house, turn up the water pressure.
That Second Street where the water shut off was downstairs.
Yeah.
We shut it off on each other.
Yeah. But
So, wait, you're used to this kind of stuff and you get mad at me?
because I don't expect it from you.
But you should by now.
Kara has honked. That's an old reference there. Kara has honked the horn of my head under the hood, and I still wasn't as mad as the cold water shower prank.
Well, there's nothing you can do to escape it.
No, you can't. I literally tried to climb the shower
The honk
curtain.
is over in a second. Like, you're trapped in that cold shower trying to scramble to.
You're a
get
man
the
that gets
water
it.
shut off.
You understand.
Kessel, that joke is on you because Jeremy is the one to get up and use the bathroom in the middle of the night, not me.
That'd be so funny. I'm doing that, Brad. Speaking of which,
that's what I was referring to. You're the one that gets up in the middle of the night.
Can someone?
You'd be the one with the
Jeremy can
toilet
pee in the
plunger
woods.
enema.
Who froze the stream? It was a good prank. That's a good prank.
That's American Chris Hansen, I think, froze it.
What a good prank.
At least it don't look too much like a dingus in it.
No, I want to talk about a new plunger that I saw. Has anybody been paying attention on TikTok to the new plunger?
Oh,
that's
speaking
out?
of our plunger too, our plunger has like a full-blown handle on it. So
Oh
that
no!
wouldn't
Wait till you
even-
hear about this plunger.
Okay.
RJ, he cheered one bit. Thank you, RJ.
Yeah,
RJ.
Oh, thanks.
Are you guys ready to hear about the new plunger? Chris, will you buy this, please, and tell me about it?
Should I Google it?
No. Well, maybe. So it's a plunger. They have it on Amazon, and it takes a CO2 cartridge. So
I've seen
you
this.
Put it in the toilet, and you half cock it down a little bit, and it completes the seal. Then it's got a button, and it dumps the whole CO2 cartridge down the toilet. And I mean, that's it. That is it.
My first thought when I saw that is blown out pipes.
I know.
Right?
Blow out the side of the
Yes,
toilet.
Cam. The compressed air one. It is really.
Do you want
funny.
me to do it because I rent and I wouldn't be anything out of my pocket?
Well, no. I don't know if you don't like your neighbors or not, but I would laugh if it blew it out their toilet.
I will say the way they have their drainage set up here, if somebody else is taking a shower and I go to flush my toilet, it doesn't the water doesn't move fast enough to actually take anything away.
Because they don't.
No
It's probably not vented
way.
properly or vented well enough. People underestimate the importance of venting in plumbing. Yeah, Kara's gonna do it, and it's gonna come up the shower drain. I just thought that was a cool invention.
That's
Or not even a cool invention. You don't need pressurized. See, my dad.
Oh yeah, it's like you might as well just take your air compressor and shove it in there and hit the solenoid and shoot it all in there.
My dad has a personal vendetta against Drano because people always use it as their first line of defense to like get out a clog. And if you have any type of old house where you have galvanized pipes, what happens is the Drano will hit the clog, and the clog is stronger than the galvanized pipes, so it'll just acidically burn through your pipes and just ruin your plumbing rather than actually fix it. So my dad's like a huge snake guy. So
Well, yeah, there was that one time you had to help unclog a thing. Didn't you borrow his snake?
I've used a lot of snakes in my day.
That
Oh,
snake has
so-
had a long residence at the building even.
It
It
has.
had a residence in my garage for the last 3 months. I just brought it back a couple weeks ago.
Jeez.
So when I worked at Wendy's, there was one time there was a clog from the building to the city
Very
drain
common.
or whatever.
Very common.
The water backed up into the store and was about an inch deep.
Ugh.
My boss wanted to keep the store open.
No.
It smelled like sewage in there. And he wanted to keep it open. I finally talked to him. I was a manager at this point. I was like, dude, it is disgusting. People are not going to want to come into a place that smells like
They'll turn into
poop.
patients.
Right? Seriously. They're not going to want to come to this place that smells like poop and order food. So he finally relented and shut down for the day. But I was like, ugh.
RJ says, like the Goonies, with the neighbor's toilet starts shooting up. Pete says, I have one that has a compression cylinder you pump up and then you press it. It's like an air rifle. You half crack it and then boom, right down the toilet.
Have I told you the story of when my older brother was working a construction job with a friend of his?
Tell us again.
So they were working a construction job and they were working in the bathroom, and one of the guys had to use the bathroom and he plugged it. And my brother told him one way, they didn't have a plunger, so he was like, one way you can unplug a toilet is take a PVC pipe, stick it into the toilet, and blow as hard as you can.
No.
So this guy believed him, and he did.
No, it'll
and
work.
Everything
The
came
problem is-
shooting
I was gonna
right
say-
back to his face.
Yep.
Like,
That's the problem.
yep.
That is the problem.
They enjoyed playing pranks on one another, and I
Chris,
think that
did
was Steven's
you
finest.
do a probability this stream?
I did not.
We should do
yet.
one, and then we'll do it right before the end of the stream.
And
We'll
there's a
draw it.
wheel spin for someone I
And then
saw.
there's a wheel spin for
Cam.
Cam. I am caught up on my movies, by the way.
Let's add something to the board right now. What should we add to the board? What type of thing could we do within the realm of
I don't know.
Here's what we're gonna do. Kara, grab this purple one. No, go opposite.
Do you want me to write
Do this
it
purple
for
one.
you?
Do a tiny sliver. Do ×4 in the tiny sliver, and then bankrupt on the sides.
You know you need the extra pegs, otherwise it's just going to lean on one side or the other, right?
Well, it could, we'll see. Hopefully they don't go bankrupt. If it's a bust more than, a couple times, we'll see. It just could be fun. Could be fun.
So one of the things I want to, we should get that measured out. We should cut out a piece of acrylic, like a custom one. So because I just never the rainbow clown thing never really played well for me in our configuration.
You mean this current color scheme?
Yeah, so we can cut out our own colored things, and then we can put whatever.
Did you just spin it?
Number of
That was just a fun one to
pegs
see.
we want on
See,
it.
like this one stopped kind of in the middle.
Well, it could. So, Chris,
All right.
with the CNC machine, this would be very easy to customize. Very easy. So, yes, we should.
Ready?
We'll make another one.
Ready?
So if you do it that way, isn't that the way that it like unspins
Yeah,
itself
Kara,
or whatever?
I gotta do it. I'm sorry.
But when Jeremy spins, it doesn't spin much because it's so tight.
All right, fine. Let Kara have this. Let's just let Kara
Okay.
have one.
And we get our own bearing and everything set up for it.
Well, Cam, you now get an X-wing.
So I need to add 2 because he said he did win one last year. There's this one, and now
So he's hanging on the
last
bottom
year,
over there.
last week, now. There we go. I need to add 2 more to you, Cam. Congratulations.
You laser Brian.
You have killed 2 more.
Somebody is going to
X-Wings.
win the probability one at the end of the night, and I'm super excited for that. So here's the deal: if it's a new person that doesn't have a plaque, do we make them a plaque? Yeah, let's do it. We'll make them a plaque.
If what?
For the probability one.
If they
Win a probability.
So are there? We should look at medals that Imperial officers have, and see if there's one like we could cut that out, and that would be the EGOT essentially.
Could be fun. We can make it and send it to them. Builder's Mark, you made it.
Hello,
Builder's Mark.
welcome in.
Is the Sunlu S8 still being produced, or is it like retired? Because I thought it might be retired now. And then Builder's Mark, if Chris, we can cut to the wide, he
1 second.
can see the Laser Brain Hall of Fame.
Yes.
There it is, over in the corner.
I need to add 2 more to Cam here, but yes. And somebody on here has 1 extra kill than they actually have. I forget who it is, but
Well, they earned it. They got
Just
a
like
2
in the
for
military,
1.
it's hard to actually make sure that the things are tabulated correctly.
I was gonna say, well, they went through and through, right?
oh, okay. So it's 2
Yeah.
birds, 1 stone type
Yep,
thing.
it was through and
Okay.
through.
Okay.
If the person making it, shot forward or whatever.
But as of
When-
right now, our highest kill count is Max Payne because we did a ×2 last week, 2 weeks ago, and then didn't that hit another ×2?
I
And
just want to
then
see if that would work, right? Well, it's going to be up for interpretation though.
well, we had to go off the
I'd say if
straight
it's
shot.
that close, then you just go for the middle.
Yeah.
Because more than likely it's going to end on a side.
That's true. So, Builder's Mark says the S8 Pro and the S9 Plus is still available.
Oh.
I like and use the S8, the S8 Plus, and the S8 Pro.
Cool.
Okay.
We were talking about earlier, you missed it, but we were talking about doing a large scale build. We just can't decide. Jeremy and I want to do a B1.
IG-11.
Chris wants to do IG-11.
Hey,
but
if you get the STL, Chris, and we also have another thing to print in collaboration with Builder's Mark.
And I was saying that if we did a large scale print like that, we'd probably want another large printer. Just saying.
Well, I'm not going to turn down an excuse to spend money on another printer. The hardest person to always ever get to buy off on anything is that one right over there.
I just want to make sure we use it. You know what I'm saying?
We'll use it. Mm-hmm. We'll use it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, an IG-11 would be cool, but that's going to be huge.
Yeah. If we did a full size IG-11, it would be massive.
It'd be epic, though.
I mean, we'd have to have him sitting over here or something, you know? He couldn't be
That's fine.
standing.
We make them walk around.
What we do is we have IG-11 holding the Nerf gun that auto fires at
Oh, there you go.
What if we did an IG-11 with the Grogu chest cutout? And have a
this
Grogu
one?
sitting in there.
Whoops.
That is legit. Is that somebody printed it actually?
Looks like it.
Dang.
That is cool.
$4.60.
Just for the
Somebody
STL?
cheer 460 bits and we'll get it right now.
Oh yeah, there it is.
That's just a
Cute.
bust. Chris doesn't want a bust. Okay. Gus says I vote IG-11 as well. All right, Chris, is the probability up?
It's gonna be red.
Yes.
All right, so here's the deal. Whoever wins has the biggest entrance
Whoever has the
and
biggest share
wins.
will win.
You get a plaque on the wall with either, should we do credit or dice burned into it?
Dice.
The credit symbol or dice?
Wait, which
Chance
one?
cubes.
Chance cubes?
Okay. That's,
So the dice, right? That's dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing, rolling the dice right now.
No.
No. That's the
Oh.
icon that you
That
get
you
for
will-
winning.
That will get burned in.
Oh, okay.
Well, interesting. So 6,200.
Oh my God, of
I'm
course
just
he did.
reading the stats.
All right. Well, Mike just literally bought us the IG-11 STL.
That's
that's what we're
incredible.
doing.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
So Jeremy, I'll have you run that on your credit card. So 6,200 bits were bet on red, and 2,000 were bet on black.
It's always red.
Ooh.
So Jeremy, you guys want to shuffle up and cut?
Yep.
Are you gonna do the droid cam or?
Yeah, I'll do a
You're just
droid
gonna
cam.
do?
Oh, we're gonna
or
do
just
droid
the
cam?
close
I'll
up?
do a droid, or no, well, what you say? Droid cam or close up?
Just do close up.
Let's just do the close up since the droid cam, or since the gimbal isn't set up.
Okay. I'll let Kara cut. Don't worry. I'm gonna do so. We
Yeah,
can't
just
see the
hold it
bottom,
on your
yeah.
palm and let her.
And then Kara, you go ahead and cut. Don't take it off.
No,
screen.
yeah.
Oh, somebody blocked us with the thing. You want me to
I'll
just
leave-
straight up draw? Well, we have to wait. Did you cut?
Hold on.
cut.
Why is this all?
All right. I'm gonna draw the card, but leave it down. So here it is.
Oh, it's an
And
ad
then
break.
an ad.
Just
can't
what we
wait.
always wanted.
It's an ad break. Well, yeah,
Sorry,
I know
I'm
we could
just
do it with
crying
small
'cause I'm so
printers,
sad.
but it's bigger prints would be more fun. What are you doing?
I'm just waiting until the.
Oh. Oh, because it's Sad Jeremy. Who redeemed Sad Jeremy?
Cam's ankle, I guarantee it.
You are correct.
He loves Sad Cam. I know he loves Sad Cam. I'm so
Sad about it.
sad.
It's so funny.
I'm so sad I can't show you the card. I just want to show you the card.
There
Oh,
it
I'm not
is.
crying anymore. We're on an ad break now.
Wait, who did?
I love that one.
This filter.
But we need the close-up
Yeah.
so we can show the card.
All right, can you do the close up or can you not do the close up?
Nope, because
I can't do the close up.
Oh, you guys have so much fun. Don't you want to know the answer to this? Don't you want to know the answer?
VHS might be my favorite filter.
Watch the
I just think it looks so good.
Yes, she did.
I turned it off about 30 minutes in.
I finished it. For
It's
the record.
gross.
I finished it.
When they
Mike.
started chopping up the one guy, nope. I turned it off. That was nasty.
It was when the girl came down and saved.
Yeah,
him.
the old guy starts to cut into him. He's like, yes, we can survive. I will even feed you your own flesh. And it's like, ugh.
Yeah, it's like,
So then-
thanks. That's what I always wanted.
Right. So then the girl comes down, kills the old man as he's cutting into the main character. Nope. Turned it off. Jeremy finished it.
I did. I finished. I thought it was an interesting. Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, Chris, can you do the dun dun dun?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds here.
It's black. So who was the high roller that also betted for
So
black?
more people bet on red, so there's gonna be some cash handed out here.
True saying, I have seen movies I've liked.
No, there was more people bet on black. Just more money was put into red.
So who
Okay,
was
so it was black, right?
who was the big winner?
Tell you who the big loser was.
Was it you, David?
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
I've seen quite a few movies that I've liked.
There's a list now, by the way. Everybody
Yes.
can care movie review. It's cool.
So we don't get more Surf Ninjas and more.
Why is Surf Ninja the
Why
base?
is it
Back off of Surf
Ninja's not
Ninja.
the worst movie you've watched. You
No,
at least watched the whole thing. It personally offends me that you're so angry at it.
Chris, when was the last time you watched it? We've talked about this.
I'll watch it tonight and let you know how
Okay.
amazing it is.
Okay, you do that.
Pete says don't ever watch.
Gwen is the big winner with
No
4,190
way.
points.
Dang.
So Gwen,
gets some.
is she new to the wall?
Yes.
Now, do we do this or do I cut out
No.
a different shape?
No, she gets that. With
Yeah, because if she gets
no
a laser
X-wing.
brain or something, it's got to
Yeah.
be consistent.
Yeah, so just think about the name and the shape, and then your icons in order of what you achieved. So she got the big gambler one.
Okay.
She put up enough and won the one. That's kind of fun. I like that. It's really cool.
Marty Jr. needs to watch Surf Ninjas too.
So I would say, so far Southland Tales has been the. I would probably watch Surf Ninjas over that.
Very good.
Kara just put people on blast.
So I now see that we can see there is a breakdown of who won.
Dang. Okay.
It just is not very intuitively positioned.
Gotcha.
Got it.
So Vredog Knight did pretty well as well. It's like, yeah, Builder's Mark bet 10 and 142. That's enough to redeem a sound effect.
Builder's Mark. So here's what's funny. Any one of those could have stolen the high roller title from Gwen. That's what's interesting. It makes you have to.
So
have a
it
little more
incentivizes
Yeah.
people to spend those points.
And that poor David was going to be the first high roller, but Red didn't win.
$5,000 in. I want to be a big roll.
Man.
Okay. I put 14 grand in the first time we did this. 14, and I accidentally clicked on black when I really wanted red, and I lost because I clicked black.
Sounds like excuse.
Right?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, 14 grand.
Okay.
Marty Jr.'s first movie was The Godfather. That's a good movie to make the first one.
Let's give away our role of Polymaker. No one to hold him, no one to fold him. Who won?
Cam!
Cam!
Congratulations! You won a cartouche of filament.
So we just made, I'm like 99.9% positive I have it, but Cam, can you make sure we have his
Wait,
email?
Cam, why do I want a Nerf darting? The movies you've suggested have been fine. Talking about other people.
I know for a fact Cam needs the filament. Poor Cam's ankle, still filamentless.
Nothing has been redeemed for me to get shot. You keep that to yourself. What?
Now, Cam did
What?
just...
No, Cam just gifted some subs.
When did he give subs?
Just now.
Just now, he gifted 5 subs.
What, Cam? Listen to that squeal. That could be a horror movie in and of itself. Oh! What is happening? Oh, right in the neck. Oh, I'm not protecting.
Oh, I'm getting hit back here.
Oh, how terrible for you. That must really suck.
Kara. Man, that was Fire Nation and Kara. Oh, how terrible for you. That must really suck. That's so angry. I'm so angry. Dang.
That's insane, Cam.
Thank you,
Thank
Cam.
you.
Thank you. Well, the least we can do is send you a free roll of Polymaker. That's so exciting. I love it. I love it. All right.
Anything else we want to try and sneak in?
Oh
I know
my
we started
gosh,
a little
it's
bit
already
later than
8:30.
normal,
I mean...
C print that mesh armor. I will accept your roll. You have earned a roll of Polymaker. So
Yes.
yeah. So Cam, you are now on cooldown just for. Are we doing? I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But Cam gets a roll filament. That's really exciting.
Very nice.
You should
Congratulations.
get the matte black because that's what my favorite color of filament that they have.
Really? I feel like you could
That's-
probably do the most with it. That or white, but
Oh, yeah,
So-
actually, here,
Yeah, some
look,
fun
give me 1 second.
colors.
I can show you guys.
Darth
Just
Gallum.
1 second.
As soon as Ahsoka drops, we will have a lot of Star Wars to talk about. A lot. And actually, I've been really excited. I will talk about this while Chris is doing his thing. The amount of people that have come up to me and told me that they've been starting to watch Rebels this week has been off the hook. David, were you one of them?
I started a while ago.
I've had 2 other people, 2 of my coworkers, say that they're getting caught up on Rebels. And it's just really exciting because Rebels is an amazing introduction.
did you see Mike's comment?
Which one?
The 5th one up from the bottom. Now the 6th. There you go.
Wait, you can give another roll? I got you. Are we going to do another roll right now?
Might as well.
This one is sponsored
right.
by Iceman True.
This is why I like the matte black so much, is it's very easy to see where you
Oh, we
sanded.
can't see it.
I can see it.
Okay, it's kind of showing up. Your green, your background's kind
No,
of.
you can see it.
There it is. Okay, now I see it. Yeah.
Clearly, you can see where you sanded versus haven't sanded. Well, Mike
This makes it very easy.
is giving away another roll tonight.
Woo! Everybody say big old thank you to Iceman True. Thank you for sponsoring that.
All right, Chris, go ahead and hit draw.
Everybody, bang enter if you haven't already. Too late.
Cam's ankle finally won a roll of filament. He finally won a roll of
Cam
filament.
and Cam's ankle, back-to-back winners.
Congratulations.
Is he still here? He did a drop, I suppose. Does that drop after the fact count?
He commented right there. He said, "Yay."
That's amazing.
Thank
Even
you so
Builder
much
Mark
for that
said woohoo.
sponsor and Cam's ankle. Congratulations.
That's super exciting. Polylite, Starlight, Mercury.
Really?
Are you
Okay.
serious? Why did I
That
put an
sounds
L
like
in there?
really pretty. Mercury, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Jeremy truly is Tim Taylor from Home Improvement.
Send Jerem what roll you want, Cam's ankle, and then I will we'll get it taken care of.
Ooh, that's cute. I like those guys. That looks right. I saw Troll Fires in here. That looks like something you'd print.
Troll Flyer's here?
Yeah, he, let's see.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yep.
Wait a minute, Troll Fire. Troll Fire. He's got it figured out.
What?
He's here for the Polymaker.
Obviously. Yeah, who's not? Okay.
He's here for the Polymaker. Let's not even sugar.
If you guys are
what
here
color
for
do you
the-
think that would be?
Which one? I'm going to
I'm
guess
trying to
one of
find
the
the-
grays. If you're here for the Polymaker, put Jeremy eating pizza emote in chat.
Oh, the whole chat's gonna explode with pizza icons, emotes.
Did you say econs?
Well,
Was
emote
that like
icon.
a mix between econs and
Not so easy to use the English language, is it?
Yeah, look at that. Everybody's here for the Polymaker.
Yep. Look at all these people. Hey, Mike is super nice, and he's not using the pizza emote. I love it.
I used it. I can't even get it.
And see, Jim says he's no pizza emote for him either.
Aw, you hear he's using Chip's emote. That's my favorite one. Little stinky boy.
Chip is awesome.
He was so cute dancing in his little porg outfit at DuluCon last year.
I was in the wrong thing.
What were we looking for? Oh,
There.
ooh, look at that. That's pretty. What other colors do they have? That's really pretty.
I need to order a bunch.
Ooh, look at those ones that are sold out.
Planets.
Click on the sold out ones. Those ones look pretty.
My mom just got the
Thank you.
Comet looks incredible.
Yeah, it does. That almost looks like an oil slick.
Pete says he's here for.
You know,
this.
like,
he's
yeah.
not here for just the giveaways. He's
blue
here for
one
this.
that's available. My
We
mom
know.
just got.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, thanks, Pete. You're so nice. I know.
Yeah, Builder's Mark says, look at the star. The Starlight is amazing.
Those are gorgeous.
So wait, those are all Starlight,
Yep.
Yeah.
just different. Oh, I want Aurora.
Aurora looks sick too.
That's beautiful. Ooh, I like that. That's nice. That's nice.
All of these are super sick.
Why do I want to buy? A
Ooh,
bunch of
that's
filament
really
right
pretty,
now? I don't
too.
need-
New glow in the dark.
So maybe we do like a Starlight thing because we're a Star Wars podcast. Get him to bring one of these back for our signature filament.
It's a spicy meatball.
If we
Yeah,
don't.
Mike, scroll down. What are the price on those Starlights?
$30.
Ooh, an extra $10 for a premium Starlight.
Glow in the darks are fun, but I had the hardest time printing with them last year for Halloween.
I just had a fail today with some glow in the dark.
You had to what did I do? I upped the print or the bed temp, I think, and the print, and the yeah.
Oh, they just haven't been made yet. Oh.
Oh.
Is there a way to like make them give you a notification when they
Yes,
come into
there is.
stock?
Hey,
do I do
click
that?
on an out of stock one,
It'll probably tell
and
you.
then I think if you scroll
sign
down,
up,
it says
notify.
notify.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
I'm not going to show you guys my email address.
You gotta help
You've already
name
doxed yourself.
them. Builder's Mark, that's so cool.
What?
Which ones did you name or help name?
That's still really cool. Starlight, Twilight.
Ooh, nice. Okay. And that's
How
not
does
that far
everybody
from
know?
It'll be out at the end of the month.
All you guys know
That's
Polymaker so well. It's just amazing
If
to me.
you hop on his stream,
Ooh,
you
Comet
get
was
to
one.
do a
Nice.
lot of stuff. That's all I gotta say.
Cool.
Well, we're gonna have to follow him. Comment.
Well, I follow Polymaker Light, or Polymaker 3D, which is Nick.
On Twitch. Mm-hmm. Why don't you jump in on his streams, Kara?
Because he always streams at the most horrible times for me.
That is very true.
Like what? The middle of the day?
Yeah, typically.
Middle of the day or the middle of the night.
That's true.
Funny.
Yeah.
All right, we need to wrap up. Need to get
Yep.
Chip home to bed.
Darth Gallum, you're funny.
Yeah, those are beautiful filmings.
That's really cool.
I guess who are we rating?
Benny Fitz is on, Sweaty Petals, Vile Mods. Vile Mods has been streaming a long time today.
Yeah, he got on way early. Actually, Vile's not even on my list. He must be.
Oh, maybe he just got off. I don't know.
I'm not sure. Oh, Benny Fitz is playing Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know if you've been looking into that at all or not,
I
Jamie,
haven't.
but
Yeah. Do
I used my rebate money from my tires to buy it.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. That's so funny.
Let's do Benny Fitz. I think that'd be fun.
All right.
All right, so what I'm going to do, this is going to be annoying for some
Firelights
people. I'm
is-
going to turn the wall lights off now.
BG13 is the game of the year, according to him.
Wait, why did we turn these off?
Just so they're done.
Because the chat commands go to the other channel as soon as we raid.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh.
So it becomes a problem. I'm also going to
You have a good
disable.
night, Mike.
Mike, thank you so much.
Exactly. The thumb eating the pizza.
Why is this freaking thing? That's fine. Let's go like that.
Kara, check this out.
That's fine. All right. Anyway, so we're gonna raid Benny Fitz. For those of you who haven't heard of Baldur's Gate, but are interested in any type of fantasy role playing thing, it's like D&D inspired.
Is it really?
RPG.
No, I gotta
Yeah,
look into
it's
it.
monstrously popular. Just came out too. So I've advised all of us to go over there. My timer is ticking, so I want to say thank you for everybody who is watching. I want to apologize once again to everybody who's listening to the audio-only version of the podcast. Once again, we provided absolutely nothing of value to you, but you can always make that better by joining us live Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Central at twitch.tv/Rise of the Podcast. You can catch all of our classic episodes at youtube.com/Rise of the Podcast, and make sure you comment down below to carry on the conversation and like the video. I mean, we just have a lot of fun with you guys every single Saturday night. I really appreciate everyone joining us and hanging out with us. And, you know, all I got to say is, what's the stupid words that I say to get over to Kara? I'm stalling here. And
Thank
of
you very
course,
much.
May the force be with you.